Today we are back with some more small but nifty mods, where mods that are too small to be featured for their own video will be put into a video like this. Starting off, Vanilla Degus brings a cute, tameable mob to the game, the Degu. Degus reside in the drier biomes of Minecraft, like deserts, savannas and badlands, nibbling at grass or dead bushes, or following rabbits and cows. Taming a Degu can be done with either a dead bush or grass. Once tamed, Degus can either follow the player or sit. Degus can additionally be bred and healed using their staple foods of grass and dead bush. All in all, this is a nice and cute mod, adding life to the warmer biomes as well as acting as a new companion for the player. Whilst their cuteness is worth taming them, having the Degus grant a bonus to the player when in warmer biomes could make the mob worth chasing for. Inspired by the Morph and Shapeshifter Z mods, Metamorph grants players the means to morph into mobs. Morphing into mobs requires the player to acquire a morph. Morphs are ghosts of a mob, appearing after a mob is slain. Upon acquiring a morph, the player will be able to morph into that mob. Players can access their morphs by pressing X, which displays all their current morphs they've unlocked. Every morph the player can turn into provides the player the same attributes, size, and perks as the mob they chose. Whilst players can gain unique perks and bonuses when morphed into a mob, they also receive their weaknesses. Morph into a bat to receive night vision and flight, but risk having a maximum of 3 hearts. Alternatively, become a walking tank as an iron golem, increasing the max health of the player to 50 hearts, and be able to send enemies flying when hitting them, but suffer a dramatic decrease in movement speed and becoming unable to walk in 2-block gaps. Most mobs also feature special abilities, attacks, and actions that the player can use to fully take advantage of their morph. Abilities are passive effects that are granted from morphs. Abilities can be as simple as becoming immune to fire whilst being a magma cube, to stepping up blocks when morphed in any horse morph. Depending on the type of morph the player is, they can inflict an effect upon their target when attacking them. Decay targets with the wither effect whilst a wither skeleton, or poison the life out of foes as a cave spider morph. Actions are active abilities that can be triggered in specific morphs. Shoot targets with fireballs whilst being ablaze, teleport around as an enderman, or throw potions at targets when being a witch. Metamorph doesn't just affect vanilla mobs, but they also work with mobs from other mods. However, their special perks and attributes will need to be configured manually. Metamorph is great for wanting to become a shapeshifter, using all sorts of morphs to adapt to different scenarios. Isn't it annoying to kill every mob in a village just to keep the villagers safe? If yes, then guard villagers can keep their people safe instead. As the name implies, guard villagers adds guard villagers to the game. On average, about 6 guards spawn per village. However, guards can be enlisted by giving a nitwit an iron sword or a crossbow. Guard villagers by default use a mixture of chain, leather, and iron armor, making them able to hold their own against the standard mobs. With the Hero of the Village effect, players can swap out their gear, give them shields, food, or potions, as well as order them to follow the player, patrol, or guard a certain area. The mod additionally tweaks the AI of villagers and illagers, from witches to attacking villagers on sight, to illagers and villagers fearing polar bears. Clerics will now come to the aid of guards, throwing regeneration potions to keep them healed. And finally, smiths will repair damaged golems with iron ingots, making them last longer. Guard villagers is a great mod for those who want to have villagers protected, without player intervention. Before coral reefs were brought into 1.13, there was the mod Coral Reef. Being an indirect port by the original mod author Nandanault, Coral Reef brought coral reefs into Minecraft's oceans. Within these reefs, a mixture of different coral colours and reef blocks can be found. In themselves, coral acts as a means to both light up a small area whilst bringing life to the water, but can be used as a means to dye glass, beds, terracotta, and can be combined with other dyes to form different dyes, or can be used as decoration or lighting for underwater builds. Since the ocean update, this mod has been discontinued. However, for players, Coral Reef can provide some extra variety to the already bustling coral reefs in Minecraft. Hopefully this will provide you with some more small but nifty mods to add to your fine collection. Thanks to the mod authors for making these small mods. and links to all the mods used in the video are in the description below.